Hi, I'm Daniel Lugis.
And I'm Vicky Petrie, and welcome to Abstract Essay.
Abstract essay. Yes,
Wow.
another episode.
Back
And
to back to back.
back. I just have interview my feature author of the month for Book 101 review, Mr. Douglas A. Burton, award-winning author. People, so please do tune in and listen to our episodes. We have two more episodes to record. Mr. Douglas J. Burton, award-winning author, featured author of the month of August for Book 101 review. So, Mr. Vicky, can you please invite our listeners to support your The Art of Creative?
Yes, this is my art book. I have a lot of my previous work for the past 5 years, my digital art. It's all compiled into one amazing art book for you. If you want to support my art and you want to support me as an artist, you can buy this book, and I greatly appreciate it.
Yes, let's support Mr. Vicky because if you support him, more volumes to come from volume 1 to 100. I just want to plug
Oh,
in our Food 101 Volume 1 to 13 books. It's all about how to create a delicious food. Volume 1 is basic. Volume 2 is fundamentals. Volume 3 is, I don't know because it's already, I think, Greek cuisine or whatever. It's all about the cuisine, Greek cuisine. What I remember is Volume 12, Italian cuisine, people. So please do with Chef Alessandro. I'm promoting our podcast Food 101, our fourth season with Chef Alessandro, one of the specialty chef in one of the five-star hotel in downtown Toronto. So please do listen Food 101. So Mr. Vicky, before we gonna scrutinize your masterpiece, let's shout out our listeners from all over the world. I love
okay.
doing this. Shout out people all over the world. Okay, so which one of part of the world we gonna talk or we gonna shout out? So, Mr. Vicky, Japan. Arigato gozaimasu. Hi. Ah. Arigato gozaimasu. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you so
Oh,
much, Japan. Mr. Vicky, can you please read the places in Japan?
big thank you to everyone in Tokyo, Kagoshima, Osaka, Fukushima Ken, Kansakagawa, Wakayama, Hiroshima, Aichi.
Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna put.
Oh, too fast.
Okay.
Iwate, Okinawa, Niigata. Thank you.
Yes,
Arigatou
Japan.
gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu. Hi.
Hoi,
Okay.
hoi.
Thank you so
Sorry,
much
is that
for
rude?
supporting Abstract Essay. And let's do three countries this time.
Oh, wow.
So Singapore we done, Argentina we done, India we done, so Japan, France. Merci beaucoup,
Oh,
France.
my. Thank you to everyone in France, starting from Grand Est, Ile-de-France, Borg. Oh,
Have we run out?
Bourgogne, Franche-Comté.
Parlez-vous
Yeah, all those. Thank
français?
you. Thank you for all of those. I don't want to butcher those.
Thank you, France, for supporting this
Amazing.
podcast because this podcast is created to empower what, of course, arts. What
Yes.
next? So we finish France, Netherlands.
Oh, I like this one.
Netherlands. Hmm.
Thank you to everyone in Limburg, Province Utrecht, Friesland, South Holland, Provincie Gelderland, Provincie Zeeland, North Holland, Utrecht, Groningen, Groningen, North
Groningen.
Brabant, and North Brabant. Thank
Yes.
you, everybody.
Yes. Thank you, Netherlands. Netherlands is a very nice country. You need to visit
Oh,
it. Yes.
I should
And
go.
highly recommended to visit. I want to plug in my Geography 101 people. Please do listen to my Geography 101. I'm featuring my Volume 1 is Scandinavia. Geography 101, Volume 1 is Scandinavia. So I'm featuring all the Scandinavian countries like Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and Iceland. Oh, Iceland, you need to go there, baby boy. Mr. Fee,
Baby boy.
baby boy. You need to go there, Mr. Fiki, because it's one of a kind. They are number one best, I think, best place to visit. Iceland. So, Mr. Fiki, what will
Iceland.
be gonna scrutinize today?
Pull
We're
it up
live
right
on
now.
YouTube, TikTok, and what else? Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitch. Thank
Thanks
you
for the
so much for
roses.
watching us.
Thanks for the thumbs up.
Yes, thank you
For the gifts, I
for
don't know.
listening to
I
us.
forget what
Oh,
they do.
wow.
This is my
Amazing.
piece called Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Yes.
I remembered
This
now.
is
Bullseye.
this is
Your bullseye, said to the teacher. Wow, what you doing? Your bullseye. Recite the poem of Shakespeare and said, Your bullseye.
Oh yeah.
So, Mr. Vicky, why you titled this piece of yours Bullseye?
So this is inspired by the recent Olympics tournament that's been going on. There's like a shooting category,
Oh, yeah,
and
there is.
during in those category, they wear these sort of mechanical glasses stuff, and I thought it was really cool.
Yes.
So I wanted to sort of incorporate that sort of theme into a piece. So this is like a marksman shooter kind of character.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. I think this bullseye of yours is different from other masterpiece that you did. What makes it
Yeah,
different?
put a lot of sort of design into it that I think that would look cool. Like having like the bulls, like the, like how you throw darts out of like a bullseye or something like that, or shoot an arrow at it.
Yes.
Sort of inspired that as like the background motif. So
Mm,
I think it's yeah. I want to have sort of like a really cool like hitman kind of vibe to this character.
yes. Awesome. So what happened to the other eye? She's a cyborg or what?
It's the mechanical glasses. So they have like
Oh,
so they have it so they get rid of like the glare or like shiny stuff, and it's just like a camera, sort of, kind of a little bit like a camera. Yeah. But it's really cool when they wear it in the competition.
so tell us what are the colors you combine together to make this perfect bullseye?
I really like the idea of having like the red bullseye being the main color throughout the piece. So I made sure to have that be the most prominent color. So it's like a cool little background,
Mm,
and I thought it suited the sort of theme well.
yes. Why did you chosen these colors instead of say, I knew that your favorite color is blue. Why is not blue this time?
There's no blue bullseyes, I
No
guess.
blue bullseyes, yes. So what do you think that this is no, that's not my question. What do you think what is the best way to make this bullseye better?
I quite like it actually. I think I'm pretty satisfied with it. This might be like one of my new favorites, honestly. I
Oh,
just had
one
a
of
lot of
your
fun, doing it.
like fruit skew, Mr. Frankenstein.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you rate it 1 to 10,
I
where
think if I
is
look
it?
back at my like previous pieces, this is probably like the 10 of the last few pieces.
Hmm.
Like I really like this one. Like it's simpler, but it's just cool. I like cool pieces.
Cool, please. Simple. We always saying on my food 101, simple but delicious. So this one, simple but cool. Oh,
Oh, it's not delicious.
not delicious. Simple but cool, as they said. So what are
Yes.
your criteria that make bullseye cool?
It's just the pose the character has is very like very strong, very like they know what they're doing, and the sort of hand being like right there, and you sort of see the perspective on it a bit. I
Mm,
think it's cool. Very I think it was pretty well done
I think so.
from
Pretty well
in
done.
my opinion.
So, what is the significance of the light of the uh and shadow for this painting, bullseye?
Well, this one I had the bullseye in the background and the character, but it didn't the character didn't stand out as much, so I put the white behind them,
Mm,
sort of like represent like their concentration and their focus. Like it's all like bubbling around them, and also separates them from the background a bit.
So, how do you mix colors to create a secondary color?
All I do was I put two colors and then I color swap from the middle of them, and then I use that and I paint it and like fade it out and stuff like that.
Mm,
So not too in depth.
yes, for sure. So, how did you create a texture in this painting? Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Texture in this bullseye painting of yours.
Well, I use a bit of a texture on the sort of knife or the gun, sort of smokier and sort of
Mm,
like smoky texture here, and the whole piece is a bit of grain to make it not so flat colored. So yeah, just texture brushes and texture the grain.
yes, because of that, Mr. Vicky, very well said. Very well said. And where is my clap, clap, clap? Oh, see why my clapping is far behind. Oh, very well said, Mr. Vicky. But before we go on, I'm inviting you to please do listen to my other podcast. As I said, Book 101 review on my fourth season. And we're always having a Safa Sunday with me, Safa Bernal. But my feature author of the month for this month of August is Mr. Barton. Please do listen. And of course, last month of July, or yes, last the month of July, I featured Mr. Sebastian de Castel. He's an award-winning author and swashbuckling novelist. So please do listen to all my 5 episodes with him, and please support him because he's one of a kind. He's a Canadian author. So please do listen. Book 101 review on my fourth season. The same with Food 101 and Abstract Essay. I think Geography 101 is no, for a third season. So, Mr. Vicky, what is the role of bullseye in preparing in when you're preparing this painting of yours?
The first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to have like a accurate like pose for this, doing this with the gun or whatever. So I got like a model and sort of got reference from it, so
Mm-hmm.
it looked normal and not weird. So that's like sort of like using my tools, using my the stuff I can do in my program to its full capacity.
So, how do you categorize your painting, Mr. Vicky?
It's a digital art, sort of digital art,
Is it the same
digital
if
art anime.
digital anime? So, is it the same if you use canvas or other forms of painting?
It's a bit different, but it's because you can do more stuff with the computer than you wouldn't be able to do in the paper as much. But like the process is more or less the same, but you have to you start from the background first.
Mm,
On digital, I can start from the character first and then work towards the back. Something you can't do with the canvas.
for sure. So, what are the main ingredients that you put on this bullseye to make more elegant from your previous work?
I did my coloring a bit differently. I used a lasso. Like so, most of my coloring here, I didn't use a brush. I just used a lasso and just sort of selected what I wanted to do, and so I got the hard edges and stuff like that on here. And I just blended out the edges so it looks a bit better,
Yes.
and it saves a lot of time. And I really like the look of it, the lasso.
Colossal. Colossal people. So what are the mistakes that you did in the process of making bullseye?
I had a lot of trouble with the gun, honestly. Like this is a model I used,
Hmm.
but I tried to do it like with like my by myself, and it was really really difficult. And I didn't have much time, so I just used a bit of a model and just colored over it a bit.
And then bullseye.
Bullseye.
So what are the common subjects or themes that you want to explore more?
Uh, death. I don't know.
Death and alive. Is it more, are you more concentrated in the anime version of
That's probably
painting?
like my main focus. Yeah.
Hmm. So in the future, do you think that you will change the genre of your painting?
Maybe I start painting realistic and paint naked people all the time. Maybe. You know, like
Yes,
like Leonardo DiCaprio, Da Vinci. I mean, Da
Leonardo
Vinci.
da Vinci.
Did
Who
he?
knows
I
you will
don't know.
become? Who knows you will become next Leonardo da Vinci, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yes, please do read and listen to the audiobook of Leonardo da Vinci by Walter Isaacson. It's something else, people. You need to listen to it or read because you will learn a lot. I always recommend this book, especially if you are a painter or you are good in art. Mm, you will learn a lot from the life of Mr. Leonardo da Vinci. So, Mr. Freaky, after
Mhm.
10 years, what do you think you will modify this bullseye that make this more better than today?
Probably just upping the detail, upping the time I have to do it mainly because I had a bit of a time crunch in this one. It's like already like 1 o'clock last night, and I
One
was
o'clock?
finishing this. Yeah.
Wow. So, who inspired you to do this masterpiece?
Well, I've seen so many things on my TikTok. Hello TikTok.
Hello,
Of like
TikTok. Hello.
of like the shooters, like the guy from Turkey and this one, the silver medalist from Korea,
Yes.
and they had such they had such cool like posture and stuff like that in the competition. So really inspired me to do a piece on it.
Mhm. And it looks like amazing. Not looks like it's really amazing, Mr. Freaky. You're bullseye. You really bullseye.
I hit the center with this one.
So, how did you create your unique style for doing bullseye?
A lot of it comes from my coloring here because the lasso just makes it so much more sharper. All the colors, all the coloring I'm doing. So just like the brushes and the way you color and do your piece, it's changes your style a lot.
Oh, yes, for sure. So, if you have another choice of color, which color do you want to choose? If this available, what color is this that you use right now? Is it oh
Maybe go with like green or something. I was gonna do green at the first for her hair, but then it didn't look right with the background.
oh
So I just
okay.
maybe green,
It
something
depends.
green. Yeah.
It depends. Okay, people, Bullseye by Mr. Freaky. He did it for one day. One day, right?
Yeah, 2 hours.
2 hours. See, the last time I remembered, Mr. Fiki did for 3 days, and it's awesome. This is only people like 2 hours. How much more if Mr. Fiki did for like 1 year? Masterpiece, Mona Lisa,
It'd be animated movie.
animated Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, before we go on, Mr. Fiki, I'm inviting you to please do purchase one of my audiobooks, people, available on Audible. I work so hard for these audiobooks, and stand tall, stand together, breaking the chains of bullying. And of course, my book 101 review, volume 3. Uh, these all my 100 episodes of my first season. My climate change book, Earth Fever, Unraveling Climate and Our Race to Restore Balance. And book 101 review, volume 2, selected. Again, this is our my 100 episodes of my first season of book 101 review. And book 101 review, volume 1, highly recommended. And one of my self-help book, Threads of Existence, Weaving the Tapestry of Life, and Life is Too Short, a journey of discovery, fulfillment, and joy. Available on Amazon. No, Amazon. Of course, available on Amazon, paperback, hardcover, and of course, Audible. People, audiobooks. And please support them and listen to them and enjoy. So, Mr. Fiki, what else you can say about Bullseye? Just Bullseye.
I'd say look forward to this piece. If I can do this in 2 hours, then
Yes.
look forward to the piece. Not the next week, but the following week because I get more time.
Yes, for the next week. People, if you're first time to watch us, to listen or listening to us, we are inviting you to please do listen to our first season, second season, and third season. We always do this for about 2 years now with Mr. Fiki. We scrutinize his paintings and we rate his paintings and a lot more. Abstract essay on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever podcast that you are listening. So, Mr. Fiki, can you invite again our listeners to wait, support your art for rescue? Yeah, Mr. Fiki. Again, can you invite
So
them?
my Art of Frisky Volume One beginning is for sale. My Art of Frisky Volume One beginning is for sale on Amazon and Kindle and paperback as well.
Yes.
It's my Mona Lisa, my art,
Mona
my,
Lisa.
my 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 masterpieces all collected into one spot. If you want
Mm,
to support me, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you if you do.
yes. And can you tell us the front page of your book, Mr. Fiki? This is Frankenstein, right? Miss Frankenstein, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken.
Yes.
Can you tell us about it? Why it is on the first page?
This was a character we talked about in one of our previous podcast episodes, and it ended up being both of our favorite characters I've done since we started the podcast at that time.
Yes.
This was like our first 10, and it remained 10 for quite a while throughout the season. And if you want to hear more about it, you can check the episode called Miss Frankenstein
Yes, I think that this second season or
on
third
Spotify.
season. Yes, people, listen to it, Miss Frankenstein by Mr. Fiki. And again, thank you for being a number for Best Abstract Podcast given by Fitchpad and Player FM. Okay, people. So, Mr. Fiki,
And with that said, there's more to come, people. And see you soon after 2 weeks,
after
I
two
guess.
weeks, people, thank you so much for supporting us. For all the places that we shout out, thank you so much. More countries that we're gonna shout out. for our every episode that we are doing. Thank you so much. I did not know to how many countries of abstract essay, but my book 101 review, I got 145 countries listening to me. And book food 101 is like 100, the same, like 41 or 43. Geography 101, I have probably less, like 135 countries listening to me. So we are worldwide,
Mm,
but I'm
wow.
gonna check how many countries listening on abstract essay. Thanks from the bottom of our heart with Mr. Picky. Thank you so much. See you after 2 weeks.
See
Bye
you.
for now. Okay, Mr.